The last days of Judah weren't preserved by kings. They were preserved by 21 broken pottery fragments buried beneath the Gatehouse of Lachish. This is the Exile Dossier, and today we're opening the file on the Lachish Letters. They're not royal inscriptions celebrating victory. They're frontline dispatches written by soldiers watching their nation collapse in real time. In one sentence, scratched onto broken pottery nearly 2,600 years ago. May be the most haunting eyewitness account in biblical archaeology. We are watching for the signal fires of Lachish because we cannot see Azekah. Those words open an extraordinary forensic investigation. By the early 6th century BC, Judah stood alone. The northern kingdom had already fallen to Assyria. Now Babylon was advancing toward Jerusalem, but before reaching the capital, Babylon had to eliminate Judah's frontier fortresses. Two cities stood in the way, Lachish and Azekah. Every signal fire meant another fortress still held. Every passing hour mattered. In 1935, archaeologists excavating the burned Gatehouse at Lachish uncovered the letters beneath the city's destruction layer. Ordinary military correspondence, orders, status reports, warnings, written in haste while Babylon tightened the noose. One fragment stands above the rest. Lachish Letter 4 records a soldier reporting to his commander. We are watching for the signal fires of Lachish because we cannot see Azekah. Imagine climbing the city wall every evening, looking toward the western hills, waiting for Azekah's beacon. One night, the fire is there. The next night, darkness, no signal, no response. The soldier wasn't recording history, he was living it. And remarkably, this moment aligns precisely with the biblical record. Jeremiah chapter 34 states that Babylon was fighting against Jerusalem, Lachish, and Azekah because they were the last fortified cities still standing in Judah. Three independent witnesses now converge. The biblical account, the archaeological destruction layer, and the soldier's own words, preserving the same moment from three different perspectives. Military defeat is rarely the opening chapter. It's usually the final one. Civilizations collapse internally long before an enemy breaches the walls, and the Lachish Letters preserve the exact moment. Judah realized that collapse had already begun. The letters reveal something else. Even as Babylon advanced, Judah itself was divided. Some leaders looked to Egypt. Others urged resistance. Confidence disappeared. Leadership fractured. Outside the walls, Babylon built siege ramps. Inside the walls, the nation was already coming apart. The greatest danger wasn't the army approaching the gates. It was a kingdom that had lost its unity long before the siege arrived. The walls of Lachish didn't fall because Babylon was unstoppable. They fell because the pattern of internal fracture had been building for generations. The Exodus to Conquest Master Dossier traces that same forensic thread through an earlier chapter of Israel's history. The evidence, the sites, the records, most teachings leave out. The full case file is in the description. Azekah's fire never returned. Within days, Lachish fell as well. The walls didn't fail because Babylon was unstoppable. They failed because the fracture was already complete long before the siege ramps were built. Three independent witnesses, scripture, archaeology, and the soldiers themselves preserve the same verdict from three different angles. The evidence doesn't require interpretation. It requires a response. Which carries more forensic weight? The Lachish Letters, Jeremiah's account, or the destruction layer itself? The Exile Dossier closes with one file remaining. Judah's surviving captives are now inside Babylon, the greatest empire on earth. The Babylonian captivity, entering the matrix, is next. The next file is already being prepared.